minded after. Like, see, I need.
Let's talk about this afterwards. Let's talk about this.
Friends, dog. Isn't that the relationship?
I tried.
Let's have the conversation afterwards.
What
What do you guys think about Twitter being X?
It's fucked up.
Hey.
Like,
The first time somebody shared something, you know, I have a friend who shares like tweets.
yeah.
Can we do that?
Can we do the intro before?
Let's
Okay.
engage.
Okay.
Bum, 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 bum,
Where are the pots?
bum,
Wait,
bum,
it's
bum,
time to go the
bum,
pots.
bum, bum, bum,
Where are the
bum.
pots?
I am the pots, the pots, the pots. Sure. Away, guys.
Yo, guys.
Welcome to another
Episode
episode
of the
episode
joint.
eight.
Episode of the
Episode.
Joint
Yeah,
podcast.
Yeah.
Brought to you by the Joint Podcast Productions.
Yeah, man. I'm here with my nigga Kamu.
We are working on some big. Brought to you by the Joint in association with Kamu. Ne.
In association
with
Exactly.
in partnership with Mo Shots and Sabali Visuals.
Visual. I love the name.
You get what I'm saying?
We need marketing.
That's the new intro. That's the new intro.
Yeah. So
Episode 51.
Shout out to Potterways.
shout out to Potterways.
That's the one. The guys way.
Yeah, but we get it. We
Yeah.
yeah. Swimwear for Mo.
Yeah, we get it.
We get it.
This is put the West start making
Potterways for men.
for men.
Yeah, I
One of us is capping.
Dressed by
Everyone else does not wear that, but one of us is capping.
Kevin.
No, I just wanted to make it mysterious.
Aye.
One of us. Come on, guys, you could have just laughed it off. Like,
Damn.
anyways.
Fuck.
You know why?
Nah,
It
cause
You
when you said that, we
you know why it's fucked up.
yeah.
Put the West is a lingerie.
Yeah,
I know.
dog.
I
Yeah,
know.
so it's
That's why I
fucked. Then
said one of us is capping.
yeah. Blame my way.
Believe my way.
Oh, you hit it with the reverse psychology.
Exactly. See, I'm the only one who's ready to
So you
admit.
would wear-
So you have to tell yourself who's capping.
You are.
So
Did I say I did not? Did I say I'm not wearing it?
now?
Oh.
Did I say I'm not? Exactly. Who's capping? Now who's
I
capping?
get you.
Mhm.
Now I get you. Now I get you.
Shout out, dog. Hey, whatever.
Yeah,
but
man.
you-
Put underneath.
It's not you. Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
And then clothes. And then your lingerie.
Undergarments.
Yeah, and the garments. It's on you. It's all good.
Anyway,
Welcome
guys.
you to the podcast.
Anyway, guys.
Exactly.
What happened, lingerie?
Welcome one.
Yeah, man.
So,
Hey. Nah,
Anyway.
so now it's nadi. Na batho ba di pajara na vlog, but
You know,
Everybody welcome, man. Everybody
Welcome to your podcast. We are here.
like I
If
asked,
you're new guys,
a lot
welcome.
of changes happening. New intro, new.
Yeah, new things. New
Can we call it season 2?
Nah, there's no.
Yeah, niggas, it's just far.
Yeah,
Fuck you, you guys.
We are always there.
I'm calling it season 2.
Every
Cause
time season, but we're always there.
I'm calling it season 2, guys.
And I'm back
'cause-
on the blunt too again.
Exactly. A lot of things have
I've been
changed. You
back.
know,
I've been
now
back.
Twitter is X. And then
Hey.
things have changed. We can say we are on season 2. We can say we are.
I guess we can.
Exactly.
I guess we can.
You
But
can choose to
we are,
view it.
Joe.
What was
Back to Twitter.
what's the initial agreement at the beginning?
Which goes back to my point. Like, what do you guys still call it Twitter
I'm
or?
gonna go back now to renaming all episodes season 1.
Joe.
No. We just move forward with the notion that after
Oh,
episode
guys,
50.
this is season 2.
No.
Come on, man.
No. We just
But
move
it's,
on.
It's not how it's
Wait.
structured.
Wait. It's like
You go for a telenovela, you do a telenovela.
it's like
What?
Skim Sam.
What?
If you go,
Guys.
if you go for a season,
Guys,
10,
I have a question.
If I
Yeah.
may, wait. If I may answer your question before you, it's like Skim Sam. You know, you do know that every year they order a season. It's the season is like 200 and something episodes, 260 something. So for a year, it's a whole season.
Yeah.
Like with every other telenovela.
Yeah.
So you just go on with the notion that it's season 2.
So when it started, it
But
was
you
season one.
don't have to say season 2, you know. We just know that seasons change. You know,
season, with us,
seasons change.
With us,
Things change.
We
You
move
can
with the times, we move with the seasons, but
Really?
we don't name our seasons.
I don't know.
Fuck you guys. This is season
You wanna
2.
name the seasons?
Yeah, hit me with the season 2 in the comments.
Hey, come on, man.
Everyone who's watching,
Come on, you always
hit
being
me with the
difficult,
season 2
nigga.
in the
Why,
comments.
Nah.
Let me see all those season 2s in the comments.
No, like
Everyone,
I just want to know.
let's make a poll. Let's make a
No,
poll
no.
on YouTube.
Dwella poll before I go polo.
Come on, guys.
Before if you go polo.
Bonnie.
Poll.
Wow.
POLL.
That nigga. Wow.
Yo.
Okay. Yeah.
We don't need a poll for this one.
We
Why?
do.
Man,
We go
what is it going to change?
Nothing.
What determines the season?
Yeah. And
Exactly. Things changing.
Oh, I don't know.
The fact that
with you.
things have changed. You know,
But
we are in a
things
new
change
studio.
too, John.
We're in a new
Change.
studio.
Change.
You know, let's
I don't know
change.
if they don't see the change, but we still change.
Change.
We ain't change.
So let's change there. Therefore,
Season 5 maybe.
Hey, Jordan, season 35.
come on.
Hey, my nigga.
Season 51.
Hey, my nigga.
But we just hit a milestone,
Let's
guys.
let that shit end. Let's get into it.
How's it
X.
been?
But
Yeah,
yeah,
X.
like, I would say,
You know, the first time somebody shared.
follow me on X at Kamu_ne. You'll be like,
Yeah, I'm back
You know,
on X.
is it weird saying that? Like,
I'm handling the Twitter account, ne?
the
so-
X account.
The X account.
Nigga, fuck you.
Yeah.
You handling the X account?
Imagine.
Follow me on X,
nigga.
my nigga.
So, on
Yeah.
No, I'm used to saying I'm used to calling it X now.
You
Actually,
are.
I call it X.
Not.
You post on X.
I'm not. So,
That's it, I'm
yes,
fine.
me admitting to me.
Wow,
Not,
Twitter.
Yeah, what's it?
Not liking it.
not like my business.
Not
I just
liking
didn't do
the
that
idea.
whole thing. You know what I'm saying? I was doing a promo for our 50th episode.
Yeah, yeah.
And I still use Twitter. I still use the bed, dog. I don't
Not so
get you guys
branded.
sweat. I still use the bed. You understand? It's not on the bed. The bed is dead. I use the X. I didn't. It was difficult. The X was so not nice. Like the bed, I'm used to it. The bed, I get it like from the early team again. I'm familiar with the bed. X even something new.
What switched up?
You know. It's with. Let me. Okay.
The
Let me
interface switch up.
let me give you an example.
Check
For
that.
instance, I had a person who was sharing a lot of tweets that we shared funny pieces together.
Posts.
Yeah.
We share
Call them
funny
posts
or whatever.
now.
Yeah, posts. Yes.
Yes.
Not tweets, but posts. So the first time she shared something from X, not Twitter.
Not Twitter. Yeah.
Hey dog, I started sharing like a porn site. I was like, nah, nigga, fuck you. I'm not even watching this shit. You understand?
Oh,
You understand? Because it's
shit.
X.
Oh shit.
X
Oh damn.
Actually,
Let me dog. I always do that. Oh, Ejo, I always share Twitter shit, dog. So ngishole nabathu abanorile ashule sendela
I'm a
mapho.
fool. Yeah.
I actually went to X.com and it redirects to Twitter.
X.com.
X.com.
Wow.
Try it on your phone. It's X now,
no,
you
it's
guys.
not- it's
Let's
not
get used to the
X.com,
new shit.
But X, my familiarity with X is porn site.
Yeah, but now you're gonna have to get used to the fact that X is X.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why.
So you don't watch porn on X?
Oh, X on X.
You don't watch.
I've
You
never.
X on
don't
X.
watch porn on
Yes, but
X.
I've
You don't
never-
watch another XXX on
Let me
X.
tell you that I've never shared porn with anybody on Twitter.
Yeah,
Before.
but you've seen it.
Nigga, I'm not going to porn on Twitter, dog. I don't use
Wee.
any other porn.
See?
The
So
one to used to.
we know about.
I told you guys, and this is, I'm not shameful of saying this. I masturbate to Twitter porn. I don't go to X videos or.
There's a lot of people whose primary porn site is X.
It's X.
Now
It's
now
X.
it's
Now
X.
it's
It used to be Twitter,
No,
but
it's X.
the Lord, guys.
It's Miami. But
Yeah.
yeah, I know. That's how we do it out here.
Oh,
I'm
what's
just-
the joint podcast overshare. Don't cap, stop the cap.
For what? For beginning of.
Yeah.
Not many. I
Like
mean,
they differentiate. Maybe you try to.
yeah, I won't lie. I think I said this before, but now recently I've been only on the solo ones. I'm on the solo acts. I don't no longer follow like the your normal porn
sites.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
it's
you want?
videos
Oh,
and-
you want the
For
I
the-
want the
experience?
solo.
You want to see her come to me so that you can come.
No, you know, okay, here's porn to me, ne? Now, for
Yeah.
porn was like, it's the success that you wish you had, but you're not having it.
Yeah.
It's a fantasy. That's why you're having it, like, virtually. So, right now,
Yeah.
one of these solo acts,
They give you a one.
They
They give you a one.
from the VHS, the porn. So,
Age restriction really more or
it ain't anywhere else. It ain't.
It's
But what I'm saying is that, nah,
for the kids.
porn.
Yeah.
It's like from VHS.
Yeah?
Oh, look at like
What the cassette, man?
Emmanuel, or go.
Come on, no, the cassette,
Oh,
man.
okay, my first experience of porn was through a magazine.
Wow.
Oh, look at a magazine.
Hi, guys.
And I get a magazine wa cartridge, yeah, that's true. No, a mag.
Hey, guys, we are
Print
very old.
out.
Some of us are very old here.
I'm old, yes!
Out here revealing our age.
Hey, Joe.
Magazine.
Yeah, so from mag to VHS, you understand? And VHS, like, even like the mag, there was still a guy involved. And not for no porn, this is what porn is to me. I would really explain God, it's something that I can't have on me. I'm telling you, it's a fantasy. So it's visual things. So with that shit, it's like really, there's always a guy. I always have to manage the guy as a guy. Until I manage the guy, I'm like, hey,
you want to be a guy.
So I'm the guy. The guy's not there. Until
Yeah, other than
so now it's solo.
that
The
post-
guy's not dead. Oh, it's the dildo there, or it's whatever. You understand?
So, if ever given the chance, would you ever go for your?
Go back.
No, smash your. Other by chance, you have somebody you watch, and then you manage to see her life, and then the chance.
Yeah.
The stars align to you.
Oh, do I have a poster
Fairly,
that I want to
fairly.
actually
Yeah.
smash? No, I don't.
Do you follow SA porn stars though?
I used to have. Now I only do it as a form of like means to an end.
What do you mean? So like,
To it,
yeah.
Yeah,
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
To an end.
Yes, it means to an end.
Happy
If
ending.
I'm viewing a South African porn production, it means to an end. It's not by choice.
It's
or
not
by,
ish.
yeah.
You
So
guys,
I haven't-
you guys
I
are
haven't-
so
I
used
haven't-
to. Mom is so used to hating on South African like art.
Content.
Yeah,
No.
you're so used to that shit.
no,
You listen to
no.
South African music. You
I
don't watch
do.
South African
I
movies.
do. Dog. What do you mean? I do. Dog. Okay,
Nah,
listen.
dog,
Listen
but
to
the
me.
truth is the truth, man.
The truth is this. I am more
Our
hard
industry is
on.
not.
What
the
is
same.
the truth?
The industries are not the same.
But
They're
it's
not.
advancing. The South African.
So-
is also
Agahane, but they're not the
advancing
same.
now.
Have you ever sat back to actually like
Watch.
like consume
Here's
South
my
African
thing.
art?
Come.
South African art
Hey.
Wait.
too is I find myself consuming a whole lot of South African art recently because of the way it has advanced Buffet too. Like
Yeah, we've
A fan
advanced.
of horror movies.
Not
Have
the
you
porn.
seen- a
Not
fan-
the porn.
As a fan of
the porn is
horror
also
movies.
advancing.
Have you
No.
seen South African horror movies?
That's what I'm saying.
Have you seen South African horror lately?
Can I cook?
As a fan.
As a fan.
Yeah.
You know, guys, here's my chat. As a South African, ne? If I'm using something produced locally, ne? I expect it to be more inclusive to me than the world. You understand what I'm saying? I don't get you guys hate that shit.
No.
You didn't hear it, ne? No, wait.
You want to relate
I
more.
heard it.
You
I
want,
heard it,
you want
but
the
if I
movie to
understand
relate
it
to you.
No,
more than it would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Internationally.
Internationally.
kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you cook. Hear my point. You know what? I am more hard on shit produced locally than I am hard on shit produced internationally.
Okay.
You know why?
Why?
I'm patriotic, dog. I feel like
You want to show off.
we should show off
Yeah,
what
we
we
should
have.
show
I
off
feel like
what we have.
I always
Yeah,
feel like
I
we
get
could be doing a
Yeah.
lot more than we
Better,
do.
way
better,
better,
dog.
way
You understand?
better.
Because you know why?
Way
Wait,
better.
wait.
But
Wait,
Way
that's
better.
all-
I
Let me
get
cook.
you, I
Let
get
me
you.
cook.
We
Let me
should
cook.
start
Let
somewhere.
me
Go.
cook. Same as porn, dog. As a viewer, my first experience of porn was international porn, like meaning American.
That's the standard.
You understand? That was American. So for me, Hutle Sundays I talk. You guys remember Sundays I talk?
Desert.com,
You
yeah.
remember that shit?
Yeah.
For me, dog,
It's not the one.
they had something in mind,
Yeah.
but they couldn't make it like
You
that.
know what my
Just
point
one
is,
thing
though?
at
But
a time.
and what fucked them up? quality production.
The acting was whack.
Storyline as well was
but for-
whack. So
They
I
should
think
start
they got.
somewhere, dog.
Wait. But
They didn't invest
hear
in
my chat, guy.
in-
Hear my chat.
in the
yeah,
art.
they didn't invest in the arts. They didn't hire proper professional.
proper
Artists.
acting. Nah, it is
No,
not.
Joe,
Nah, I
it's
think-
not of Zach.
I'm
The
calling
money is
cap.
there.
I'm calling cap because we're talking about the storyline, this and that, right? Okay. Outside of porn, I get shock porn. I don't consume as much. I don't
Why is your voice
consume.
over?
I
I
hate
don't-
that shit. I hate that shit,
I
Joe.
don't know. Okay.
I
Their voice over.
I don't know if I'm segueing away too much from porn, and if you guys want to keep it at porn, I get sure.
Yeah,
if you
man,
guys want to keep,
I want to look at it.
if
from-
I'm looking
I
at it
wanna
from
look
a
at it
broad
from a
perspective.
whole- Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm looking. If we're gonna continue on a broad perspective, I have something. But if you're
Yeah.
gonna keep it at porn,
If you're gonna
I'll
keep
let you
it
guys
at porn,
cook.
if you're gonna keep it,
If you're gonna keep it at porn, I'll let you guys cook.
It's not gonna
Personally,
be.
I never said we're not flourishing anyway. There's credit where it's given.
Yeah.
We're talking about horror movies, dog. I bet
Okay.
you our production is dope. Cause niggas, you see the investment
I've
is
never
there.
seen a proper South African horror movie.
Okay, watch.
I've never seen
Let me put you on.
I've never
Let me
seen-
put you on.
Yeah,
Let me put you
let
on.
him put you on.
Watch. If you wanna see a horror series, watch Damn on Showmax.
South African.
South African.
Damn.
Damn.
I'll check it
DAM.
I'll check it out.
If you wanna watch a movie, this is not a burial, it's a resurrection. My goodness.
I'll check it out.
Check that shit
I
out.
say movie production don't lie, dog. Man. It's up its game for me in a
Yeah.
give a man.
Because that's not
Yeah.
like South
Production-
African government is not putting into the film industry as much as the US
Yes.
government is doing, right?
Yeah.
So we are working from a. I'll let you cook.
We have to start
I'll let you
somewhere,
cook, my
my
nigga.
friend.
We-
Continue.
We are working from a. We're working from a lack of resources.
Yeah.
Perspective, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you can sift through the Mzansi Bioscope as many as possible,
bullshit.
you'll find a gem.
No,
Because again, there's a lot of like, you're calling bullshit. Why? Because you are.
Dog.
Okay, cook, my nigga, cook,
Nah,
my
eh,
nigga.
government is
Cook.
putting money.
Cook.
Dog, don't you know all these
Before I-
movies?
They are
But
putting
Government
money,
is
but
what
it's not
South
enough.
African.
You know what? You know what?
what
South
they did?
African.
South African productions.
They're not putting in
Hey,
enough.
fella. What do you mean enough, dog?
Joke.
You're
For the
not
quality
tapping.
ring yaka.
You're
let me
not
tell
tapping.
you
I
what
want
the
quality
problem
ring
is.
yaka.
Let him cook. You're
For
not
quality
tapping,
ring,
and I'll tell you why. But let him cook.
Are you talking
Yeah.
about production for me?
Yes,
Film production.
yes. I'll let you cook. Let me buy that, just to get facts. But cook
Okay,
while
guys.
I buy that.
Here's my view, you know, guys.
Yeah.
Here's my view. Firstly, nah, that's what I judge on, ne? Camera quality. If ever you release something in 2023, I think I've told you guys before about this. I told you guys about the Shaka production. I compared it to Shaka Ilembe. I've compared Shaka Ilembe to Game of Thrones in
Yeah.
quality
In the
production.
production.
Okay,
And
I
wait,
haven't seen it, but
wait,
I've
wait,
seen
wait,
I've seen the
wait,
visuals.
Wait.
Yeah, the visuals are.
Let him cook.
nah, nah.
Let him cook.
Nah, nah.
Yeah.
But as I was watching it, the fact that I've watched Game of Thrones, ne? And that dog, I told you honestly, honest truth, I'm probably a very harsh critic on such things.
Yeah,
TV,
yeah.
video or music, like
Yeah,
those things.
yeah.
I'm a very harsh critic because
Yeah.
I love those things.
Yeah.
So I can tell you right now with Shaka dog, I've said to you guys probably in private, I compared to Game of Thrones. I don't know how to do that. You know why? I saw things that if ever you are production company proper, you'd have seen and corrected it.
Yeah, there's a glitch in the South African market. The South African production, all the glitching and editing, especially
No,
when it comes to the editing.
yeah,
shit like
editing,
that.
you're trying to. I'm
I
not
don't
sure if
wanna
you
lie,
have
yeah.
proper editors in South Africa, but
Yeah.
I'll tell you this, my guy.
We do. I feel like
Most
we don't
times-
proof check B. Like,
Yeah,
sometimes.
most times I
That's
feel
all.
like editing most of Mzansi is done like 10 Mzansi. At less cost but more production. But not in terms of quality but more production. Meaning if you could do this in more hours than this guy.
Yeah.
in
What's
less
what you
charge-
taking?
Wait.
The producers, Barata, now we'll fix it in post.
Yeah.
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 Barata, we'll fix
Barata,
it
we'll
in
fix
post.
it in
Because
post.
Habaya will
I
take-
love that when
Yeah.
you're experiencing here producing in South Africa. You understand? That's
Yeah,
why I love you being here. But I wanted to tell you, I've watched a lot of South African productions. Like, but I'll tell you about one thing that I've seen Mzansi getting. For me, it's one of the best movies I've seen. Regardless of where it was produced at or what it was, whoever produced it on time. It's Tsotsi, the uncut version, not LA. That version for me. Credibility. Wasn't that how do you judge a production dog? If I can see less X, if ever I hear it, I'm like, if I have those less moments of less engaged,
Okay, guys, you've derailed from talking about the storyline.
we're talking about porn.
Wait.
No,
We're talking about porn.
No, we're not
You guys are
even
talking about
porn.
you guys are talking about all this production and Muhammadi. You said
Storyline.
you judge. You said wait. You said you judge. You judge firstly, right? You said firstly. You judge it on
Camera quality.
yes. And how many flows you can see, and then you started talking about the production and I did mention, a film is a multi-billion-dollar industry.
It is.
Right?
Yeah.
And if you compare the money that they invest in US compared to South Africa, even if you proportion Kadi, even if you translate to
Money
from
put
dollars,
into a Hollywood
even if
production
you-
is not the same.
it's
as
not the same.
Money
Even if
put
you
into a South African
even if you
production.
convert
I don't know
it
if
to
you
rands
understand
and stuff like
that
that,
point.
Probably the same.
it's not
Nah.
probably the same.
No.
Look, like listen
No
to
way.
Let's
listen
be
to
very
what the actors. Wait, let me cook.
We'll be
Let me
very
cook. Listen to what generally the actors and actresses and everyone who's involved in film in South Africa is saying about the film industry in South
SA.
Africa. The
Yeah.
professionals, people that do it every day, what they say about the film industry is that the government is not putting in. You know the bill, the bill they're trying to raise to government about how they're not like SABC1 is allowed to play Mzini Wezinsizwa and Velaphi on
Yeah.
daytime today and still make money. Because SABC is dying right now,
They're
but
not
they're
paying those
using
people.
old shit that used to be popping to
Back then.
keep us
Watching that shit.
watching that shit so that they can make money. But they're not paying those actors, right? And then there's a bill on the president's table that he's just supposed to sign. Where they must just pay them what they're doing, backing. Pay them for their services at least.
Yeah.
Which
get what I'm
they
saying?
did, for sure.
They did not. Don't go back to the whole intellectual property conversation because we're not gonna finish.
What
it.
services?
Alright, let me
For the acting
If
services.
I'm continuously using something
It's
of
true,
yours
though.
to make money every day,
That we pay for
keep
it.
my lights on and do all that shit, I at least owe you whatever amount, whatever your percentage is,
royalty fees.
royalty fees. Thank you. In the US, they get paid. If Seinfeld plays on TV, Seinfeld, Bergman, who's that guy? Seinfeld. Jerry
Yeah.
Seinfeld gets
Yeah.
his
that shit is
estate.
registered,
His estate gets money.
That shit is
And the
registered,
kids,
right?
the grandkids, and everyone gets
Back to
paid.
that shit, I
Right?
hear you.
That shit does not happen in South Africa.
No, it's registered, right?
That shit does not happen in South
does
Africa.
happen in South-
It does not happen the way. Look
No,
it up.
if
Look
you
it up.
register
I'm not
your
gonna
shit-
argue the facts.
if you
Look
register
it
your
up.
shit.
We will come back to it on a different episode. Look it up. I will come with facts. You can come with facts.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me
Let him
let me
cook before we move on.
Firstly, I'd love to touch on what you guys just said right now, yeah?
Yeah.
On what Kamu just said. Yes, Maka, you are Lemo, you are very right. Had the guys by using Tizwa and all those old shit put in the contract with he, even if this shit gets used
Yeah.
post production,
Simple.
let us get paid.
Simple.
It's not about
Ye-
that. The laws of this
wait.
country
You want money,
come
you
into
want-
play. The laws and bylaws of this country come into play. But cook,
Yeah,
let me not disturb
I'm
you. So
saying, was it? Remember when you come for intellectual property. I said, had I known what I was worth back then, I would have charged. You understand? I'm saying in that case, it's my fault for not valuing what I had.
Yeah.
You understand? So in this case as well, keep forward the about but to happen this thing, those old proper productions right now, they're still getting
It's
reused.
so
I'm not saying it's right.
What come? You know what come
Wait.
is? You know what come?
Wait.
Dog. Our chat is
Let me
not.
cook.
You know what? You know our chat is not. Is not what? Is not. Hurry.
The
That-
law.
You know what? You know what my
My
point
cry is the
is?
same cry as you guys.
My cry.
He's onto something. Let him.
My
Same
cry.
though.
Let
Shit.
him.
Lafethu. My cry is the fact that because re bone hore ba ropile batho ba le ba khale, let's fight to change the system.
That's what I said as
Until
well. That's my
That's
my check.
That's what has to happen.
That's the
Until
argument then. The
Hore,
generation
hore,
proper.
we still enjoy energy industry dog.
Let me tell you what
we
intellectual-
still Joro pi wa industry njo like how will energy la yauzula like you have to.
Come in there.
Answer. You fuck Buffett in this table.
Okay.
But
Let me
what
cook though. You
what I
speak
said,
English as well.
what I said is if you not renew if we ropi you and you are aware or ropi you, lawyers pana you like only that
Oh,
energy.
that's my
Ya
check.
tshwana le hore
That's my next
jo,
check.
like I use hore di then like eke irang kenal di royalty for your even though I'm getting paid if your contract imonati is solid, you know I can put in my all into the shit.
Here's my chat, guy.
Mantlalo
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
Here's my chat. You know, talent is measured not by how much money it makes, but talent is measured on how great you are in the particular field.
Yeah.
So
Experience that you have.
experience that not only experience, but wait till so. Let me put it like this.
Let him cook. Let
me
him
put
cook,
like this,
and then
man.
I have
Let me put it
something
like
to
this.
say.
If ever, let's say, as an actor, we hire you as an actor, dog.
Yeah.
You give your best performance. You understand? But if this guy is doing the editing and he's doing his job at a way or half done, you won't be able to see your talent.
Yeah.
You understand that?
Yeah.
You get that
And-
part. He's fucking
Ish.
up whose talent,
It's fucking up. Ish.
and you are doing what? So,
Ish.
Mzansi, that's not a problem. Yeah, talent.
Yeah.
Talent is there.
A lot.
There's
Talent, there's a lot of talent in Mzansi, but
It's just
the production.
there's a-
And yes, I can hear you guys. So, like Zaka, how much has been put in? Ne? That chat I completely hear. My nigga.
Going back
that's
to
what I
how
hear
much,
Mzansi.
okay, yeah, the productions in SA, the videos. You remember that Questa shit, that Questa video that
Gave me Eric Ross for him good.
I get which one, but it cost $1 million.
I think it's been good.
You know what
for
the
Eric
million
Ross.
was? You know what the million was, dog? That whole production. For 5 minutes. So you telling me it's a 5-minute thing, it's what? Come on, production of it, the movie, I say, because that me, fan.
it costs a
Millions.
lot.
Let me cook.
I'm not.
There's millions
no,
into
wait,
it.
let me
By
add.
government.
Wait,
Not
let me
the by
add.
government. Let me tell you, by government. Producers. By
Bang out. Just like the
Young
Taylor. Taylor, we just continue. It might cost maybe like, I'm giving an example, 2 million. Ne? But if I get a choky with a tar, let me give an example, guys. Ne? Proper one. Come with a tar, ka 20 per meter. With a tar, 15 rand or 10 rand per meter. Ne? When a choky, Oprayaga. Utagiri, Oprayaga. That 15 ela. Okay, that to 10 or 9 per meter. Maroti why? Farm material of a car. All I know, the pillar shop for us country right now. Mara farm of the country going on the line. Mara to the book. Chop per meter.
finish
Can
and
I go, Ja?
value high.
The
But
10
the
day.
value ile
Can I go,
also.
Ja? What 10 day? Go, Jama.
What's that now? It's off. It's all easy. Ira. Or when now ira ka chok per meter.
Go over charge.
Charge ka chok per
Meter Mara.
Mara,
We live at
That's what
10
happens
per
in South
meter.
Africa.
per meter.
One time.
I-
So,
I- then I have a question.
Wait. Going back to production of Mzansi. And I'll still.
So proper
I'll
asore
still
chelete ai.
No.
Chelete ai
Yeah,
fi.
I feel.
I feel go to
Yeah.
Mari kyona isn't that mari kyona.
But wait,
It's also wait for
wait.
pa ke hore.
Let me go back to
As habaya chelete for itse hore sa fitla. Ira ke the big
Mismanagement.
players, the big players in the market.
Let me touch down.
Re na ba go tlase.
Let me touch down.
Eseng mang wa camera, eseng mang wa
Yeah, but
eng
wait.
eng.
Let me touch down.
Like,
Mantala,
Let me touch
guys,
down.
guys.
Let me touch that. I get more. It's still my point. Nothing including what we understand
Yeah.
that this combo.
Okay.
Sure,
But
sure.
hear me out, and we fucking up. But anyway,
Carry on.
but Udrella dog, ne? My view is this dog. Even in South African production, yeah, porn. Whatever it is, porn production. Talent is there. I feel like not enough money is being implemented into the editing, the final production. I feel like a lot of things have been done. Creating, but in the mastering of the artwork, I've been implementing more money. You know, I can put like a, and I can back to the movies. That's almost answer. Wait,
Can I take it back to point for a bit?
Before you guys come in,
Yeah.
we see the whole industry. Compare Shaka Ilembe to what before to Game of Thrones. And right now I've come back to you guys as my people, my peers. With the perfect conversation we had, yeah, that particular production type shit. Yeah, Shaka Ilembe to Game of Thrones. I compared it to the same level. Now I'm coming back and saying I was wrong. You know why?
Okay, fine.
Wait.
Let me raise you something, because you're going in circles, Muhumuti.
Yeah. And
I want in all respectfully.
Listen.
You're not tapped in. What?
Listen.
You're tapped in sharp. You're sharp. I haven't seen Shaka Ilembe. I cannot argue with you on how it
production
compares to Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
I can raise you one thing I've watched that I feel is comparable to Game of Thrones, and the thing is also I do acknowledge the disadvantages that the film industry in South Africa has, right? But it doesn't take away from how much talent we have. It doesn't take away from we bopo and we make it work. If you wanna see niggas work with bopo, look at Mzansi Magic. But also there's like other productions like watch Blood Psalms. It's comparable to Game of Thrones if you ask
So it's
me.
good production.
It's good production. It's scripted good.
Perfectly
You
acted
get,
proper.
if you didn't even
Can I-
take note of I'm finishing up. If you didn't take note of the country that it was made in, you just put them in the same category.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying,
Okay,
right?
here's my chat, ne? I've watched Game of Thrones, and I would say that's good reason. I'm a very like a huge critic already, because now I watch season once, ne? And I do rewatches as well. Like it's really happy. So like, my watching it the second time usually is more like the errors. I'm not really focusing on that, but if it happens, go jump. So I'll give you an example, dog. I watched Game of Thrones, and I can bet you right now. Come back with me with an episode that shows you where an editor could have done better, especially with like a fight scenes. You know what fight scenes are?
Difficult to edit though.
They're very difficult to edit because of you know. So with Shaka Ilembe, why I'm particularly talking about them, which is Bomb Productions, which I rate the highest in South Africa. Bomb Productions better shit than anybody else in South Africa. Fun. Yeah, they probably arguing with the guys who are producing Trackers, see? Because Trackers fun. No cap. It's the
Trackers,
best production
yeah.
moments.
Trackers, hey man.
Trackers.
I remember
Watch
that
shit.
Yo.
And
I'll tap it.
You haven't happened?
I'll
you know, my guy, as a critic, you know what I look at, dog? If ever, or with the tricky Mpama, I get bored. You know why? Because your main aim, convince me Mpama.
I was like wrestling.
Wrestling, I
have a question.
Wrestling in Pamela. Go back to Mamma, give it a fat, so it will bar until I can jump. What do you mark a bam of father? Jack,
I get your point. I
So,
get
so,
your point.
so wait,
I get your point, and I'm asking.
Sometimes I feel like we are harsh on these people that are doing this. Especially, I want to take it back to Paul. I want to take it back to Paul. Ne? I want to take it back to Paul. Ne?
Keep coming back here.
Ne? That young kid. Agogazi. Itsamaela ka mobisele. Obone phatla mo phoning a re jo bona ke industry ya ka tsena.
Fuck phatla.
Wait,
I
but
can
guys,
no.
no.
Are ka ikona
I'm adding to
Are
your
jo. Mutsi utlware. Mutsi bra.
Without
Ayikho makai. Wona production yaka ne home fa yona ka mkhola. Mpe e feletse sampang o ga re wa leka. Sa leka ka nna ntsa ka mna fucking test machine nigga. Give me the best quality.
Okay.
That's my point of view. That's why I like this whole
Jemma, give me a chance to grow, dog.
Grow in your fucking
Fuck
own
it.
quality.
Hey, Joe.
Let me
Let's
say
say industry.
Wait. Choki, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Without
How many
speaking over each other,
come,
guys.
How many episodes do you Choki? How many episodes do you shoot as released before we start join podcast? How many do we shoot? The release day before releasing them.
Lot, dog.
Why didn't we release them?
Hey, dog.
Okay,
No,
don't
no,
hype
They
drop.
weren't good enough for the
I feel like-
public.
Ooh.
They were not.
Ooh.
Why?
Need to hold it,
We
no.
check them
I want
out.
to give you another point. Listen, I go ooh. We need to hold it, no. With the things that we're shooting now, there's someone who feels like this is not good enough for the public yet.
Also, I wanna
always a
ask,
critique, though.
guys.
One more?
I also
So-
And I
spoke
think
on,
as creators, let it narrate critique.
One swara, Joe.
but guys, I didn't speak like Muhuti went on and on and on and on
Yeah.
about the other things.
Mm.
Ne, I touched on storyline.
Yeah.
Like today, you can still watch Xnxx.
It's still good,
It
dog.
speaks on like I've watched it, ne, and I realized what it captures. It's almost like a time capsule. It captures that time between apartheid and us sort of like gaining freedom, and all the misinformation that black people went through. You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
still relevant to this day. Obviously, it's not as modern, and the production value is flawed, right? Because they were working on not a lot. They were not working on a lot. And
But
I'll let you cook. I'll let you cook. But the storylines, like I watched Soul Buddies, ne? I was talking on how we as a generation of Pakali,
Yeah.
I grew up on Soul Buddies. And I'm looking at my peers and I'm like, guys, I stood ka 2, ka bo ma 7, waiting for Soul Buddies to play. And this shit, today, like the misunderstandings that we have, the Soul Buddies touched on, and given ya dlala no on SABC, and you can't tell me that.
So see.
Yeah, but for tonight,
You get what I'm saying, guys? I'm
I'm
talking about productions that did not have a lot of money, and right now those productions,
Child exploitation.
today's productions are led by people from that generation, people who acted that generation where they saw a lag. You see what I'm
And
saying?
they're fixing
So
the
from
problem.
Humidi to talk about special effects, we gotta get something like. We lack the money to make. Wait. I'm finishing up. I'm finishing up.
Ourselves.
You're being too harsh on.
We are. No, it's not cap. dog.
Wait, okay.
It's not
Aye,
cap.
since we are in critics and we get a cap.
Okay, fine.
Why is it district ma?
District 9.
District
District
9.
13 or something.
District 13 or something.
Yeah.
That's South African producer, ne?
Yeah.
That guy paid people from Cape Town. Wait!
See, that's where he gets it.
Let him speak. Let it all out. Because we're still not speaking on what I'm talking about. I told you about the storyline and about how relevant it could get.
Joe, we are not talking about the
We're not talking about our special effects. We're just talking about simple stories that don't require special effects. That don't require. Soul Buddies is talking special effects, dog.
Okay, I was also about it. Okay, my guy, listen to me, ne?
You see?
Wait.
He's deliberately moving on from
No,
what
I
I'm
hear
speaking
you.
on and talking about the District 9
No.
and all these other
Wait,
movies.
wait,
I'll
wait,
find a
wait,
chance to look we're together in John Jack. Okay, let me tell you this view of mine, ne? I watch things like a view of a child. You know, as a child, when I watched my first movie, I could bet you right now, I thought that shit was real. I thought the fights were real.
It's those Chinese movies.
Even wrestling, even WWE,
Even Chinese movies had to
WWF.
move from the Ching Chong.
Olebala lollipop last
Man,
episode.
no.
Ashu.
Hear me
Olebala
out.
lollipop
Hear me out.
bophelo ba hae. Like what he said. Why he
Yeah.
lived an lollipop life.
No,
right?
okay.
That last episode.
And I'm not saying this is how life should be, but hear me out, guys. Ne? I watched, like, even wrestling, after I found out what that thing is scripted, it died in me to value wrestling as it used to be. Until I had Jack, because I thought it was real. I thought they was beating each other up for real.
For real.
Once I found out the acting, I was like, "Aye, it's a movie." So this movie that doesn't convince me it was not real.
No,
You
I
get
guess-
me? Wait, hear my chat. Coming to the movies, I knew this guy's. I don't convince that this shit is real, but it's not. So what do I judge them on?
Their effort to convince
It's me
you.
that is real. You understand? Once you acknowledge Uguti, for another, that's why I view that shit as.
And when you see it not being real or ish.
Ish.
Yeah.
Made Asia. You understand?
Nah,
So wait,
But
wait, guys, hear me
South
out.
African production.
Guys, hear me
That
out.
describes
Hear me
his
out.
life.
Hear me out. Hence, right now, I'll talk about Trekkers. It's a South African production.
Lucky.
We check out Trekkers, my dog.
I must say.
I bet you, hore ka tshokole o wele sine no hore file hore wa paisitse mo editor a tsamatsa
Yeah, dog.
isibaya seninje edi wana masipala emona ka ke di bona mona ka bona pamengwe asibama
Five.
Which-
The second last season.
Which
And then
it comes
other
back
things,
into
really,
two.
like-
For example, come cooperating trackers, editing we are thinking
yeah
probably Rory Lizaka Ilinta.
Yeah, what do you?
zaka go editing na
Zaka,
I know
we then went into the whole production.
I think no wait here's my view on
$1
Trekkers.
billion
Wait,
budget.
here's my view on Trekkers. Quick example. Wait. Something about Mozambique. It's like this, my dog. Roads in Cape Town are built better than the roads built in Gauteng. Let me cook. The buildings in Cape Town, I've seen, because it's a tourist attraction, they make sure that shit lasts long enough for it to attract
Why do you hate yourself?
Foreigners.
for the longest time.
Why do you hate
You
yourself?
understand? But in Gauteng, dog, these niggas what they're doing is that they're trying to get the lowest cost for the highest build, which doesn't make sense. If you want the best quality, you pay more for it, not less. You understand what I'm saying, dog? So what are they doing? Same as editors, they go for the guys who charge less for editing than the guys who charge more. Just the guys who charge more, they view every minute of that fucking production.
We're still on
It's
editing.
true, isn't it true, my guy?
We are still
Isn't
on
it true?
editing.
No, you know-
Not the storyline.
No!
Not everything else. You are sticking. Like,
I'm judging that shit. No, wait.
Yeah,
Yes.
they will tell
And
you.
I
what
listen to
did I
you.
say? What did I say? Remember what I said from Sunday's combo? I said, wait.
You can't cook
wait.
at all. You can't start the post from the
That's what I
beginning.
said, my guy.
Respect my time also, my
That's
nigga.
what I said,
I listen
though.
to your chop.
Man, that's what I
I
said.
listen to your chop.
What?
And
Wait,
wait,
come,
give me a
come,
chance.
wait.
Give me a chance. I'm not
Wait.
gonna. No,
Wait.
I'm not begging down. Give me a chance.
me a chance.
You sat there and spoke all about everything. Give me a minute, 2 minutes, this, that. Nigga, I'm talking about shit that does not. You even when we're talking about things that go USA that don't require much
Specialization.
special effects and all these things, right?
Like
Them
storylines
niggas
and
can
shit.
fuck up too, as much as SA can fuck up. You get
I've
what I'm
seen a lot
saying,
of,
right? There's a lot
low
of
budget
shit.
US
Low
shit.
budget
Yeah,
US shit that
yeah, I've
that
seen
goes.
them, dog.
It
And it doesn't look good. I've seen Nicolas
You get what I'm saying?
Cage's some of Nicolas
Dog.
Cage's shit.
Dog, don't act like
And some lie.
don't act like there isn't a pool of bad shit that we can draw from in the US, right? Don't act like your cream of the crop is the only cream of the crop because of special effects and all this shit. I'm talking about storylines and shit and actual art that does not necessarily look. The joint podcast does not have
And Joe, you know
does
what's
not have
funny?
the best
You
cameras
said
or the best
you want-
lighting, but we
Nah,
try
but-
to provide the best quality shit based on what we have, my nigga. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes elements are against us, but do we expect the viewer to watch minute to minute of watch episode 50 and tell us that we did not fuck up? Tell us that we did not fuck up. You said there was shit that we did not post because it was not ready for the viewers, right? Watch episode 50 and tell me that there aren't mistakes. But watch episode 50 and tell me that there isn't content. You get what I'm saying, right? Sometimes you can sift through through the fact that, you know what, that one scene, they fucked up that one scene, but the whole storyline
Doesn't fuck up the story.
I'm glad I watched
Doesn't
the
fuck
story.
up the story.
It doesn't fuck up the story. It just fucked up the scene.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying, right? You went on and on and on about how they pay people to watch scene to scene. I get it. That's why I gave you examples like Xnxx and So Buddies. Things that didn't require special effects. You get what I'm saying? That's my point.
I hear you, what the-
That's my point. That's why my point is. I'm not saying that
we don't need
have-
to like no lie. We don't need to argue this much about South African production because it can tell you more. It's all we know, Bafetu. We know more.
We
A
cannot-
lot of artists are getting even ripped off and the shit.
we cannot be so hard on ourselves.
Can I
Some-
come in?
We have
Can I
to
come
do
in?
it, though.
Can I come in?
You can.
Okay.
Sure.
My shit wasn't that US is better because of 1, 2, 3 or we
He
are
said
better.
we can do better.
I'm saying we can do better, and here's how we're not doing better. Same shit, same as the intellectual property chat. I'm not saying I'm right or wrong in that situation. I'm saying people who value their own shit, that it's valuable.
That they see that I
They
can
see that
I
this
can
shit
charge
that I'm
for this.
putting out, I should be paid for to put out this shit.
Yes.
They should
Yes.
put a price on it. Because if you're not, people who view as your friends or as your family, they will undermine you for your own shit that you really put bread on your table. Going back to the shit production, never talk. I don't say you say it's better or we are lacking. No, I'm saying there's points where I've looked at this shit. I compare this shit to Game of Thrones, Shaka Ilembe. And here's why I found my faults. Storyline proper, because the storyline is such a shaka. You can't really go wrong with that shit because of its
Finally, I
it's
was waiting
well,
for you to
it's
say it
well
that
written.
way.
But coming back to the shit, Yahori, the storyline is already there. Nothing
Nothing
new.
new about
You are doing what do you call it? The shit, Yahori, the story is already there and you're doing it again.
rehashing or
You're rehearsing, dog, you understand? You have a chance to do it better,
something. And still
to
don't-
the core. And you still don't do it.
I'm calling cap.
You understand, dog? That's what I got one. I've watched Game of Thrones, mother fucked up. Car, for it, I have an issue with Game of Thrones car, it's ending.
Hey, man.
I'm trying, man, it's
feel
a
like-
personal, wait, it's a personal thing. I see, I'm not saying this is mass, no, I'm saying it's a personal thing.
Quite.
But in the Game of Thrones, I feel like the story writing was a bit fucked up. It really great. Once it got to the end, it became a bit fucked up. But if that was what the writer was aiming for, good for him. He accomplished that shit. So here's my chat. If ever you are producing a fight scene, you as Limu, a fight scene, what is your main purpose in the fight scene? To make it what? Realistic,
Realistic. Dog.
believable. If I can see that slap, it's not realistic. The fight scene is what? It's off. This is my chat.
Let it cut like
And
the-
can you and can my chat wait guys wait. My chat is this. Can you do it better?
Yes.
You can.
True. Yes, you can.
Can you?
I
Can you?
have something.
No
to
wait.
say.
No wait.
If you'll allow
No wait.
Better is-
If you'll allow
No, I'm asking you guys.
Better is
If you
cost-
allow
Money.
me to disagree
It's
with
costly.
you,
costs more. Better costs more.
Muhammad, if you allow
Okay,
me,
so
wait,
okay, guys, you are happy with the shitty roast that we have right now, ne? So
Mumudi.
after 5 drives, we happy with it then. I guess.
No, we're not saying
I can
we're
only
happy with
say
it.
like it's sharp as I'm gonna tamaya. I can be say tamaya. Then I gonna tamaya. It's a road.
Muhammad,
But some bobo after 5 days of usage.
Muhammad,
Ari.
Muhammad,
You know,
do you
like,
do you allow me to disagree with you right now and continue with the conversation?
Go on,
Utlwana
man.
re tlhalohanyana.
Yeah.
Do you allow
Go
me
on.
to be on the other side
I
and
do,
just give you a perspective?
Sure, give me.
Do you allow me?
Yeah, I allow you. Okay.
Okay, fine, sure. You're talking about how fight scenes should be believable, right? That's your point.
I'm talking about where I see Uguti. For instance, this thing, it's not just measurement, it's a measurement of production. I've seen low cost productions in USA or in the world. The moment and I'll tell you this honest truth. I've given more chances to you than productions than USA. USA, you wanna seen hore, caring really better. I stopped watching from that point on. I'm good at looking.
Okay.
It's how and I carry this the masses. Sometimes my bag is this who I am. Once I hurry, hore, ingebe upate motho I level which are this long. Not all this thing. I did for the Nike keyboard as the consumer. The last consumer. It's like chocolate blind, chocolate bar, by check hore before it's wagi. Na wager. I don't know who far anything else besides this.
But
If you could buy, I'm poisoner. And when I is poisoner, I jumper. Who fucked up the job?
okay, Sharp.
I'm
You
talking
said you
about-
allow me to disagree with you. Now let me disagree with
Yeah,
you.
disagree with me.
Yeah, fine. Yo, hi, this nigga. Yo, hey, the chocolate bar must be blah 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 blah. I get it. Are you saying that there isn't indigestible USA things?
There are a lot. And
There's
I
a
don't,
lot.
I don't consume
There's a
that.
bigger pool, right?
I don't consume that.
There's a bigger pool,
There
right?
is.
That's
There
the
is.
one thing you forget to account for. As a secondary consumer, you don't get to see the Mzansi magic of USA, right?
I do.
Which one
I
is that
started
one?
watching it.
Which one is that one?
Okay, let me give
Do
you
you
an
get it as Mzansi, as raw as Mzansi magic gives it to
Yeah.
you? That's
And
cap,
I stop
nigga.
it.
That's cap,
Nah.
nigga. You get what
What do you
DSTV
mean?
pays
What's that
for.
cap,
You
dog?
get what DSTV pays for, or whatever
not only consuming
Netflix pays
DSTV,
for, or
And
whatever. What?
and they-
What's
they
I'm
the
pay
not
the
other
consuming
bullshit.
DSTV though.
Eh?
I'm not consuming DSTV. My guy,
Fair
wait,
enough.
wait.
Where's your pool?
Let me give you
Pool
an
out
example.
like-
Wait, let me give you an example. What is the movie Mariki? What is the movie produced in South Africa? But
God.
actually, no.
Oh my
Shot in South Africa, but produced in USA. What this well-known actress, Megan Fox. Whatever the CGI of lions in that movie is very, very fucked up. The moment the first lion came up in my sight, I was like, fuck you! This is bullshit. I'm not this was my time. Fuck. And you know what? Like that movie, a lot of people burst open like that. So the first lion to pop up in the scene, they were like, this is not the one. I've seen that before. You know what? I've seen that before.
Okay, I get me this.
You understand, dog?
Muhammad is just one.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
South African productions are
Yeah.
cack on its own. I'm saying
Special effects.
there's people who choose to do productions anyhow. But maybe okay, here's my chat, guys.
Oh, okay, I was wrong. You are
Here's my
right.
chat.
I was wrong. You are right.
I know I'm not right.
I was wrong.
No,
You are
I'm not
right. Oh my
but now
god.
here's my chat.
Oh my god.
No, right now we're not gonna argue who's right or wrong. Here's my chat. We're sharing opinions, it's views. My view is this, guys. If you're doing a movie, either I get attached to it by the storyline, if it's that good, or by the production, if it's that good. But if you can offer both, or if ever my view of like quality production is quality cameras. Wait, there's a good example. Movie can be dope, storyline, but I'll probably miss it. You know why? Nah, I want proper production. I am not talking about this. If ever, three GPU, just whatever that shit is true. Whatever that shit is true.
It's not the one.
Oh, what am I? Give him a box, true. You know, I have a friend right there, I'm sorry. And this story might be out of the question, but that guy, Ari, how? He made it. And that time, I'm worry. As a guy, if my child like you go party, my name will sharp.
Shh, I don't come back.
And I-
No.
And I come on there for telephone. You understand? That baby, I got in the mirror. Are you? My box. Give my box. And this is not a lie. For now, give my box. Into my box. Inside the megapixel. Okay? What's the give my box.
Okay.
Give my box.
You know,
now, wait. Here's my chat, guy. If right now, stand the go for my box. And one box, got 23. Ah, my nigga. One delay, one box, 1,000. Five storyline, one box.
Kopela, like You talked about bomb productions, they like.
It's the best in South Africa. But they fucked up on Shaka Ilembe. Kafa City, like he went
Then he's not gonna
It was
create,
unbelievable.
not gonna create niggas.
Now it's
Oh,
not.
it's not.
No, my point is, Mumuti, I'm going to ask you a question. Are you expecting perfection from human beings?
It's imperfection, but what's in negative in Jack? All I Game of Thrones, where's my chat app? The production was proper.
Hey, my nigga, don't.
You're tiptoeing around the question.
Okay.
Answer my question. Answer his question.
I'm not
like,
perfection.
we gave you all this time to cook, my nigga.
Okay, let me answer it then.
We gave you all this time to cook.
Let me answer it. I expect perfection, not perfection, but I expect some instances should cover them proper. For instance, if ever an editor to watch the shit before me, and I can point out like mistakes the buyer, on the best. It's like this, if ever I order a product everybody is supposed to give me 1, 2, 3, and it lacks car. Or the product
2 and 3.
King, revision 50-fold. Has to be returned back to where it was manufactured. For it to be what? Corrected. So, yes, in terms of art, the song that I've heard and felt okay, this part might have been done better, but that song on its own is still great in my ear.
Oh my god, he's not answering the
But
question.
in terms of the movie, Jack, one sooner aspect them will if you're a now for now, dog, if I was supposed to push the movie my dog, I would watch it about 100 times before you release, and I feel
It's
like
fun. And what you guys release?
As someone who edits, you know how annoying it gets to rewatch the same shit all over again.
Imagine having
Yes,
to watch. Imagine having to watch a 2-hour movie.
And as someone who has to go through something
Back to
frame
back.
by frame.
How many hours
cook.
is that gonna be?
No, but what is it? As
How
an
many
editor,
times are you
right,
gonna watch
need
it?
To be your fee needs to show your work.
yeah.
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 Your hours put into. If they say it's an hour, or no, from the time you get over in the little ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no lie, I get you again. You guys, I also get you. That's one very mistake, and then I'm more critical on the mistakes. If you don't worry, this could be avoided. I'm trying.
But for you to compartmentalize it and say South African production is at this level. You view it from that perspective. As soon as I give you a movie and you ask what it is,
I don't. I've watched. Wait. Oh, you guys. I think you guys maybe like who.
that's the
We're having
the e-lollipop conversation again, Mahmoud.
What did I say about
You said they're best, but you're still shitting on everything that has to do with what they associate with. So
No,
you're not necessarily.
I'm shitting on Shaka Ilembe.
Just shit on Ilembe.
Yes, that's what I said. Dog, these guys are choosing like only.
And what about my point that I didn't see
Shaka
Ilembe. I didn't see
I compared to what?
But I stand up for South African production. And then he went on to paint whatever that I said as something that does not, hey, the CGI, there is not frame by frame. And I'm like, I prescribe certain things that
high. I talk about this 16 man. This something.
District 13 or something.
That's nothing from.
okay, you're right, I'm wrong.
And yeah, you understand? That guy went to level and worry, it's not South African. But yet, wait here, storyline, introduction. Hey, my guy.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, in South Africa. Imagine that story.
The minute rain, I blame West Part rain. No, I'm not. I'm talking about us. South Africans,
yeah.
Rinya go accept that the perfect fella. We are not giving that production company it only has 2 million in budgeting.
The chance to be 5-star
the chance arba chance ya who grow to get to the point and listen wait for bomb productions we rate ang hana ba no. But before Nabasna see.
They had Xnxx. Bomb production.
So why-
Xnxx,
why-
yeah,
why-
Xnxx.
Or he's
They had
Xnxx.
Xnxx.
But Liverpool more than Shaka Ilembe.
Oh my
Xnxx.
god. So you're not, so you're gonna shit on them for Shaka Ilembe, but not give them their flowers for Xnxx.
Hey man, guys, are you guys hearing me now?
Is it bomb?
Yeah,
I think
What's the
about
option you
bomb.
want?
Yeah, Xnxx
They-
is
Xnxx
bomb.
Yes, they probably hired
They found a
proper
billion in-
editors.
They barely
for
need.
Xnxx.
Man,
That for
Joe,
Shaka Ilembe.
it's
So
somewhere, Joe.
Mm.
It's somewhere.
Mm.
Like,
It didn't
Just-
just start
just because of
with
outside.
Abatomawira.
They will find a
Abatomawira
best
na budget of 50
Fuck
million.
out.
Ka first
Oh, fuck out.
first movie 50 million. You can hire the best editor.
look at
No,
the editing.
dog.
Look at the editing.
My nigga.
The
It told
original.
me, it told
Get
me
the
somewhere.
unmastered version. I think
man,
you can
man.
go to SABC.
I told me
and watch-
somewhere.
guys,
Joe, I wanna
let's say Bob
expect
Marley is shit.
like, Joe, this nigga
Hey,
just started
answer
this
me.
shit. dog.
Did that- Wait, guys,
Under
no.
5 years in.
You
Guys,
can't argue,
no,
you can't
guys,
argue your
answer
point.
me.
You can't, yes, I'm answering you. I'm answering you.
Hear me.
I'm
Hear
answering
me
you.
first.
You said
Wait, hear me first. Did I say Bob Marley is shit? Did I say that?
this
No,
is my
you
answer.
didn't
This
say
is my
that.
answer.
No, I'm asking you a question. Did I say that?
You
Nah.
did not. But you
So,
did not.
why are you saying that?
But you did not give them their flowers.
I
so you
did.
can't. Wait, hear me. Let me chop.
I didn't.
Let me chop. Let me chop. Let me chop.
I
He can't
did,
always.
dog.
He can't always argue his point on the
Okay,
fence.
cool, guys.
You get what I'm
Are
saying,
you
right?
afraid
He
that
gave
it's
us
fine?
all this speech about how hey the production, the scene, the everything. He shared on everything that had to. You can't sit here and tell me that everything that you just did was that. Don't you dare. Exactly. You're gonna let me chop.
I guess
Wait.
You're
gonna let me chop.
a bit bad then.
Oh my god. I said you're
I
gonna let me
said
chop and this one let
Bomb
me chop.
production is the best production in South Africa. Didn't I?
And then you're
My
gonna
first
shit on it.
statement
Then you're gonna shit on it.
is
Then
the
you're gonna
best.
shit on it. You can't
I
argue your
am-
point on the fence, nigga.
No.
You can't. Then
I was pointing
where are
out-
the flowers? Where is the 3
Where
hour
were the
flower?
flowers?
Where is the 3 hour flower? It's
Oh,
the
you want
best.
to do more flowers?
It's the best. But they
I
did
think
shit.
you want more flowers.
You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying, right? And then
More
we
flowers.
sat here and argued that.
That's why we getting a lot of shit. He's taking his shit like that shit is nice. Shit.
No, not all it's
That's
nice,
why
dog.
our
Give it a
level
chance
of
to grow.
is that low.
Give it a chance to grow.
What's it like? What? It's like maybe you know
You come from-
what I
Hey, dog.
white beaters.
My
If a
nigga.
guy comes to doesn't beat
I
them,
try to
this
match
is the
with
best guy
energy.
in the world. Best guy, cause he doesn't beat them, but he's still shit. Isn't he shit? He's still shit, my guy. Because how bad he doesn't mean he's not shit. Oh, we have other things besides that good, but he's still shit. He's not a good guy to you. Oh man, how bad, but he's still shit like shit. I'll the best, I'll tell you, Mush's whole Kodimo, I'll tell you, but how bad.
And on
What
that
is the shit?
note, follow us on X, follow us on Instagram. Kind of what are the handles?
We know I agree, guys.
Kind
but
of
it's
what are
all
the
good.
handles?
I,
And on that note, follow us on. I guess okay. Let's end it like this. Muhammadi, you are right and we are
I'm
right.
not right. I'm not arguing to be right, guys. I'm hearing what you guys will
Oh my god.
I'm saying, see my point of view. And I'm not saying, this is not point of view, keep going. Keep one point of view, I will saying. Yes, true that.
Mari, when I come to argue, it's like you don't see it, dog. Because in terms of what's on your
No, wait, maybe why?
Wait,
When I get it, to you are right. To you are right. Don't wait for right.
That's not
dog.
what we-
It's not about
Right.
being
That's
right.
not what we-
It's about
You
right.
just made it. First of all, I want you want
Yeah.
us to see your point of view, and we did. Arahana point of view, how we are just saying your expectation of that is in considerate of the
Exactly.
situations that we come from, more South Africa, more Africa.
Then you guys are always accepting shit for until you
And
hear me
that's
check.
why we say you are right. That's why we say you are
I want
right.
to come and tell you.
On
Okay,
that
guys,
note,
like this. Okay,
follow
guys,
us on
come on,
X at the joint
Let me give you guys a-
at
okay.
Kamu
Before fun,
_ne on all social media platforms. That's TikTok, Instagram, X, and YouTube.
Yeah.
And it's at the
Follow.
Joint podcast
At the Joint
Eh.
Podcasts
Eh,
on
podcast.
on Instagram
Instagram.
and TikTok and
Joint
never
_podcast.
I never passed this exam at the joint underscore at
No,
this joint
no.
podcast.
Listen,
And if you pay the proper person to do
the
the
Joint
proper job, we highlight.
Podcasts.
Proper things will come out.
Tango.
Guys, we are
Wow.
shouting. Guys, we are playing. Guys, can you give the viewers some respect?
Come on.
It's at the
I
Join
need-
Podcast on Instagram and TikTok, and the Join. Is it
No,
the
it's at
And-
Joint Podcast.
at Join Podcast _
Security
ZA
as well. Look
on X. Follow us, like, share, comment, subscribe.
you pay?
Bye bye. We
How
out.
much you pay?
We'll pay you enough next time, guys.
Mic drop.
Don't worry.
Guys.
Oh my god.
Just give him time. Give him time to grow.